I just turned it on.
Are we
Holy
on?
cow.
Yeah.
That's too slow. Hi, guys. Welcome to day, I don't know, 10, 11, 15. I can't tell.
This is when we should have been growing the beard.
I know, right? Holy cow. Well, I am just because I don't have time to shave.
And we could have did like a Truman Show thing.
So, welcome to the Project Spark stream, live stream. I'm the community manager for Team Dakota, Mike Lasco, and I'm here with Rob and Henry, who will introduce themselves because I'll probably get it wrong.
And I'm the creative director on Project Spark.
Hi, and I'm a senior designer on Project Spark.
I'm Henry, that's Rob.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
Oh, yeah.
Hank, and we don't have a nickname. We don't have a nickname for
He's
Rob.
Silent Rob.
Silent Rob, nice. Oh, well, in that case, I think we need to make Silent Rob do the intro here. But before we get going, quick update. Sorry, I'm off the screen. We're expecting our beta patch to show up in the store any time now. We told you we don't know when. In fact, I expect you guys will know before we do, because you'll see it and you'll tell us, and we'll be like, oh, okay. And just remember, when that happens, you'll either automatically update or you'll have the option to update. When that occurs, we need to do some stuff in the server, and we don't know exactly how long, like when that's going to happen or how long it'll take. Could take 3 or 4 hours from when it begins. So when that happens and you update, if you do update before the server update, you may see some weirdness. No idea what it can be. We haven't really done this before. This is kind of uncharted territory. So we're going to see. You could just not have certain DLC or UGC show up. You may see.
I was gonna say big house on a little hill.
You may see double vision. You may experience some weird time paradoxes. Your game could even crash like that. I think the safest thing to do is if you do have the option to update, I would say wait until after the patch is up, and we'll be communicating that across all our channels so people can get that.
We'll be demonstrating Windows 8.1's desktop all day.
But it should happen pretty soon. We're working on the patch notes. Hope to have those out sometime soon. As soon as we get a few minutes to finish kind of writing them up and getting them approved. And so that's it. So we're going to start off with Rob showing us his official U-shaped hill. His official Agent 9 approved, hopefully.
It looks a lot
approval pending U-shaped hill.
It looks a lot like a C.
Okay, so
hey, what's my
I made
coffee?
this hill here using the expand tool. So
Up in the corner.
Coffee
I got it.
emergency.
Sit, I got it.
I was about to knock over everything.
I just end the stream now.
Oh, coffee.
So yeah, I'm using the expand tool here in order to make my U-shaped hill. Over here I use the river brush to create my nice little river. And I'm going to put a little tunnel through here using the plateau and tunnel brush. And that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to paint the area here using our grass texture. Whoops. Or I'm going to go back to...
So somebody's asking a question around, can you show a brain on how you set up the restart of your level at the end? I can say how I do it. Maybe, Rob, you can dig in a little bit deeper. One of the things that I'll normally do is when I have the game over, I'll have that switch page on my brain, and then I'll have my game over screen wait on that switch page. So I'll put in a logic cube, and then I'll say switch page to 2, and that'll basically be the black screen with my stats and my scores. And then when someone hits A on that page, it'll switch back over to the other page, and then I'll sort of do a once that activates on that page if I need to refresh anything specific. But that's normally how I do it. Rob, do you have any other advice?
No, that tends to be what most people will do because, if you want to have any of your end game result screen, that's the best way to do it.
Right. So Project Spark is where players create and creators play. It is an open world sandbox where you can make your own movies, stories, games, share them with the world. As you guys have seen such amazing things from the community so far, I could play Project Spark all day and still see new things, and the floodgates haven't opened. So we are completely blown away. We thank all of you, and we super appreciate it. We are playing on Windows 8.1 with an Xbox 360 controller. We will be having a Xbox One beta coming up soon here in the early 2014. And we will also be available on Xbox 360. And you'll be able to play, create, share across all of those platforms. So go ahead and make something on Surface Pro 2, and when this arrives on Xbox One, you can play your game on the Xbox One. So somebody was asking if there's a good example of that. I would think probably like a gladiator level, the gladiator level. Anything in the Team Dakota feed probably has some game over stuff. I believe Bone Dragon probably has some game over stuff, so you can probably see some examples there. Essentially what you want to do is set up your game over condition. You want to set up your game over condition to trigger a page switch, and then on the page switch have the game over happen. And then from there, have it be the A button that goes back to the other page and restarts you.
Yeah, Gladiator, Goblin Wings is another good example.
Goblin Wings is not in.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Goblin Wings is waiting on some additional content.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. So what Rob was able to do here is able to sculpt his world out quickly in real-time 3D, and he was able to create his own little scene here. He's got a little character. He's got a bunch of trees using the biome brush and his obligatory river that we always add for our U-shaped hill. And then part of the magic of Project Spark is you can very instantly go ahead and test out what you've made. So you can go back and forth between playing and creating, because playing in the act of itself is part of creating, and the act of creating is part of playing. So all of that are sort of one big thing, and you can play and create and make your own games as you do it. So here Rob is just playing with some default brains here. He's got the goblins that are set to attack. His character has a bunch of default moves and stuff like that. So today we're going to dig into some more community creations, but one of the things that I've had a couple of requests on is around kickstarting sort of a quest. How do you kick off a quest?
So we've seen a lot of really, really great levels. We showed a lot off yesterday. And it seems like people are just kind of figuring out the next step to add gameplay. And it's really easy to kind of put quests in. I didn't actually know how easy it was. Yeah, that's kind of what you were talking about, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just going to walk through the BJ and his team helped create a bunch of default brains and abilities, and I'm going to show you some of them right now.
So it's like 3 steps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go into the prop menu.
So on controller, the quick way in here is up on the D-pad.
Yep.
On mouse, keyboard, or touch, it's that little arrow above the strip of props on the bottom.
So it defaults you into the objects. So these are just objects in here. But if you move over to the tabs and go to this gear over here.
So if you see right there on the top,
Yeah.
change to assemblies.
Yeah, so now we're in assemblies, and I'm going to just use search.
So an assembly is a collection of items that are either glued together or saved together, and it is something that can function sort of greater than one part.
And here are the 3 quests that they made for people to use. So I'm going to use the fetch item quest. And right here, this comes with a tree and a quest giver. So I can put that in there and then quickly go into test and go over and talk to this person. And she tells you that...
Hello, adventurer. You would be so kind as to bring me an apple. You'll be rewarded if you do.
Okay.
Stay a while. Listen.
So, I didn't know I had to voice act. So as you can see here, she gave me the quest. She's looking for an apple, and then in the top right corner of the screen is your quest.
That peasant looks hungry, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go over
It's a
here.
burger.
And right here is our
There's a
apple.
big tariff on apples in this.
Yeah, I don't know that
society,
an
so-
apple-
And
gonna
then
help.
the largest icon in the world, right there.
That's right. So you've got tiny text and a giant icon.
Yes, which is the way it should be.
Right.
So now you have the icon, and then when you talk to her, you notice that the exclamation point changed to a question mark.
This is my
So-
favorite part. Oh, you throw the apple at her face.
And well, she throws a coin back at you.
Right.
So there you go. That's
A
just
lot
a
of
basic.
throwing going on.
But the power of this is you can very easily swap any of these things out. So Rob's going to probably dive in here and show you a little bit.
Yep. So right here is exactly what she's saying. So I can go into add new text. So what should I have her say?
What is her quest, guys? What is she going to say?
Oh, I don't know if they were ready for community.
Oh, yeah,
participation.
sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, they were all sleeping. They haven't had their coffee. They're just doing that.
Let's see. So Kelly Team.
She says, fetch me a beta key.
Ah,
Oh.
that's a good one. All right.
Do we?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You know, hey.
And then
we gotta-
we'll switch the apple for a key.
and switch the apple for the key. I don't think
Nope.
you're...
Yeah, you're in the.
Yeah, there we go.
typing going. Another couple questions that I saw come by while we were loading up was how long is the beta going to run? So the current plan is for the beta to run all the way up through release and to have all of the things that are created carry over. Obviously, some things may occur during that, may unforeseen events and things like that. One of the things obviously is the servers might have to come down a tiny bit for this update and stuff like that. We're learning as we go. But in general, we want to keep the beta rolling to the end.
she talks with double caps. It's
Yeah, that's,
kind of a little bit of a
Ha!
voice. We try not to make fun of her for that.
Rob's just making it difficult for me to voice act the next part.
yes.
No, he's just challenging you as an actor.
And then
So you want to put a key and then use the in-world picker?
yeah, so I'll do that in a second.
See,
Look at Mike.
that, see?
Man. Woo!
I have to thank Eddie Parker for teaching me that.
So, Mike, could there be a kind of void server or junk folder of some sort where we can store levels that are uploaded, but they're not playable or only linkable? That way we don't have to use our full 5 slots. So, one of the things that we're working on is the ability to just save your stuff locally, but in the cloud. I don't know what an ETA on that would be.
But that's the ultimate goal.
That's the ultimate goal. So
And we need that to play across all things so that you can go home and play on your
Exactly.
tablet or on your Xbox One or whatever.
Exactly. So that could be one of the ways to address that. A couple of the other things that we talked about that are a little bit trickier just because of some of the inner workings around how the friend list works. I know I would love, and I talked to Sax and he would love too, is the ability to either post it wide or post it, and maybe even post it wide with a work in progress tag or denotation, but also to be able to just post it only to your friends. So you could get feedback on stuff really early for a group of people that you trust, or just if you want your friends to see it. So those are things that hopefully down the road we can get to, but we feel pretty confident the cloud storage stuff will be sooner than later. Okay, so what did you do, Rob?
okay.
Aside from putting some Shakespearean quotes here for me. Find the beta key.
Okay, so let me just walk through this. So page 1 is the NPC giving you the quest, and this is what she'll say. Now, when you go, and it'll switch to this page, and then when the player character doesn't have, his inventory doesn't contain the apple, it'll give you the quest of what you need to find. And when you and then here, when you have it in your inventory, it'll tell you that your quest is complete. So now we just need to change what the NPC says. So this is if you go back without the key.
Yeah, I'm reading Grimm's question too. That is a good question. Let us follow up on that. We don't have anything where, like, if a variable is no longer referencing anything, it gets flagged. I mean, that would be probably the best thing you'd be looking for.
I feel like this is more than 3 steps.
Yeah, it is. Well, Rob's putting in all the new.
I'm
text.
changing all the new text.
Yeah.
So it was 3
So you don't have
steps
to do
to
that.
put in the quest. It was more to if you want to make it
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing what
Robified.
So I'm guessing what Grimm wants is something like that. I don't think there's a better way to do it. You know, you can have all your named objects, it's sort of a different thing, and then display all the names, making it easy to find your level. But there's no way to see if you suddenly have, like, null references or no longer referencing, like, things from your variables. So that's a tricky one. But I do think you're getting to the point, if you have a lot of booleans and variables and things like that floating out there that aren't used, you're probably getting pretty advanced already. So it's probably something that, you know, unfortunately a small amount of people are going to need. How far level link character save progression is.
So can you talk about level linking and how it's not in, and how that tile wasn't supposed to be in, and how Mike has no info on how it...
So the level linking
works.
tile has been used by the beta community, as you've seen. It was not our intent to have it exposed due to the fact that it is just not reliable right now. And we leaned more towards the ability to... we leaned more towards wanting to spend time to invest in the engineering effort and the design effort to make the linking the experience we want it to be, which includes saving and stuff like that. So I would say it's there if you found it. We don't necessarily recommend it. It's sort of a use at your own risk thing right now. But ideally the goal is that as you level link, you'll be able to set a default property on the things you want to... There'll be default properties of things that all automatically come over, and then you'll be able to specifically state variables that go over as well. That's sort of the end goal. But again, we feel that the level linking that is accidentally in the build right now is not the ideal scenario. Anyone that's used it will see the tile disappear in the update. Anyone who hasn't used it will see the tile disappear in the update. Anyone that has used it will still be able to access
so it
it
is
only
gonna be
for their level.
That wasn't in the patch notes, dude.
That was not in the patch notes, you're right.
Yeah, we gotta work on that.
We got to update the patch notes. So that's the status on level linking.
So just to go back for a second, just to show you what I did here is I went through and I used swap mesh on the apple to the key, and it went through and it replaced all references to the apple in the brain to the key, and then the only thing I had to change was the icon that is displayed in the corner. So like I had to change this tile, but all of the other tiles were automatically swapped when I swapped the mesh. So now if I go in,
So Duquesne was asking if level linking will have the ability to keep items in your inventory. I think that that's a very practical
Cool.
thing that people will want to encounter. It's not functioning right now, so I can't guarantee it, but that is definitely something
A laudable goal.
from a design standpoint would be a goal for us, yeah. That's a very reasonable request. All right, so there we go. So that was an assembly thrown down and then remixed to great detail and great extent by Rob. We've got a couple other assemblies, and then we're going to hop in and play some community creations. So we'll be taking requests, but I found something last night we have to show. I don't know if Mike has seen it yet. It was...
This always scares me.
It was shocking. It was shocking. It was Mike Lisco's previous life.
And
Jesus. I didn't know about the whole witness protection program thing. I'm sorry.
David
about that.
Duchovny.
That's right.
What has he done? Nothing. No.
No, he did Californication.
Oh, that's what I want to look forward to.
But
in my
still,
career.
damn him for leaving the X-Files. For Evolved or Evolution or whatever it was.
okay,
Is
so
it possible to attach a path to another object such that the path moves when its attached object moves? Example, attaching a path to a character head to move birds or stars around their heads. That probably wouldn't be the best way to make birds or stars move around your heads.
yeah.
It would probably be possible, but I think because of the way the attach works right now and the way the head is socketed into the character, you'd get a lot of like jarring bounces and movement like that. Rob did a bunch of stuff in our early alpha around paths, things like that, so you might know better.
Yeah, we've never actually attached a path to a character.
You could, in theory, do it though. I think
You could. I think what you
Yeah, you're gonna get a ton of floating and bobbing all
Right.
over. Yeah.
Hey, try it. See. Let us
Yeah.
know what happens.
So
Maybe you figure it out.
the two other quests we have in the assemblies is the escort quest. So here's a very sad villager who can't find his way back to town. So you hit the B button.
And for anyone who's worked on GoldenEye, actually that would be. We love escort quests.
It's true.
So right here is his little home.
Now that's a good escort quest.
Yeah.
So obviously, again, a remix for this would be put the house really far away. You see they run into the house. And that's just a quick example, again, using assemblies of things that you can just do.
And once you place the assemblies in the world, you can move these around individually.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I think the safest thing, I want to go back to the path thing. The safest thing would probably be use the character studio to attach the path to like the head socket or something, because you're looking for like a halo above it, and then just have the path called the template of the birds, and it might work.
Which GoldenEye did you work on?
The original N64 GoldenEye.
Oh, okay.
Because
there was like a million after that.
Yeah. That, and then I helped a little bit with the Game Boy one, and then Perfect Dark. But and then, oddly enough, when I came to Microsoft and we were redoing Perfect Dark, one of the first things I did was redid the menus to be live compliant and stuff, and I was working on Perfect Dark again. So it's crazy. All right, so there we go. So again, go ahead and go into props and hit up on the D-pad to hop into the menu, or hit the little button above the prop string on the bottom, the little row. Go into the assemblies tab up here at the top, and you'll find a whole bunch of useful stuff between quests that are defaulted, fetch quests, and lots of other stuff. So you can see here, there's a bunch of things like rock formations stuck together, houses, Jared's laser swords on our system that shows you how we made one, and stuff like that. All right, so let's hop into the community a little bit. And Mike, are we going to keep the same format, or are we going to do something different?
I don't know. I was going to ask the community if they'd like the format. I think they're all too busy playing the game now. I gave out too many keys.
Is that what happened?
Every key I give away is one less person that shows up to a stream. It's crazy.
That's probably true. So just to show something really cool, what we did yesterday was we went through a bunch of community levels. We gave some feedback with like a 5 trees of awesomeness or something like that. I think we can probably skip that. But what we did do that was really cool is we picked sort of our top 3 from the stream. So what you can see that we have live right now today in the beta is we have an as seen on stream feed at the top, and when we click that, that'll actually go through all the levels that we played on the stream yesterday. So we'll be trying to keep that up to date. And then if you scroll over one more, we've got our stream all-stars. So here are the 3 winners from yesterday: Car with Physics, First Person Shooter, and P-Cross. So if you want to kind of participate and
There it
take part,
is, right there. You're in the
right
feed.
there. Okay, so this is a level that just completely stunned me and blew me away. I think it's, you know what, this was on Newest not long ago.
Wait, so we're gonna add more? Where you want to add 3 more today to that stream? Is that to that feed?
I think if we play somebody's level and we don't have the potential to add them to the All-Stars, it doesn't seem fair.
Oh, I see. Because you're saying we're only going to show them once in the stream.
Yeah.
So if we show them once, they should have. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so check this out. Rise, Son of Spark, Work in Progress by Doppelganger 2. Project Spark meets Rise, Son of Rome. X attack, Y shield charge, A button shield block, B button jump, hold left trigger locks on, pull right trigger to execute. Brawler, fighting, controls. So it's not only got the control arrangement from Rise, but it actually has a bunch of the presentation. Have you seen this?
I did. I saw it right before. This is awesome.
Yeah, we started this just at the end of yesterday. So we're going to go through real quick. So you've got this arena, a bunch of combat spawns. You can see here you've got the block. You can do a little bit of a counter if you time it right. You can go ahead and attack the characters. And then you'll see as their health gets down, I'm going to do a shield charge here. As their health gets down, a little skull pops up, you hit the button, and then you've got a really cool little cinematic execution moment there. So that really surprised me. That was pretty cool. And yes, it does have the similar opening shot. And it's a pretty cool brawler. I don't think it ends. I played it for a little while and didn't see it end. I'd also be interested to see if they can get the double execution kill moment in. That would be pretty cool.
Awesome.
Rise has got a really cool technique where...
Have we shown anybody on the Rise team this?
We should.
We need to do that.
I should show Justin, actually.
Those guys will get a kick out of that, yeah.
So Rise has a really cool technique where, like, if you...
Send it to Novak.
If you wait to do the executions and you do them together, you can do double executions. That'd be pretty funny to see if you could remix this to do that.
It is work in progress.
It is a work in progress. All right, so there's a cool one to start off with. And that one gets a thumbs up from me. Okay, so...
Well, from me, but yes.
Let's go through most downloaded this week. Yesterday, I think we did all time. So we'll see what we've got in most downloaded this week. If I don't jump ahead and get our server to populate. So Cosmic Grid, the inventory sampler. So this is some of the stuff we showed. Drivable plane. We've got a Zelda air hockey. I don't know if anybody's seen air hockey. Should we jump into air hockey?
We played it on a previous stream.
Okay. What about the Zelda Ocarina of Time?
I don't know.
All right, so let's give this a shot. I think this one's super early, as I once again skip through the thing.
Super
So
early stage
super
of my
early.
load.
So here we go. Oh, so okay, so controller 2. So this character looks
WASD
familiar.
move, K interact dodge, J attack, Shift Z targeting.
Okay. I'm not sure how that maps to the controller. So an interesting thing here about the work on progress is like there's a bunch of so this is cool. Got a little treasure. Got my sword. It's got a bunch of little descriptors on the bottom talking about how things are done.
That's very cool.
I think we're locked into this cutscene now. All right, so let's restart and not go into the cutscene. And I know we've got this tree house here. I want to see if they were able to get climbing. Does not look like it has climbing yet. No,
Yeah,
here we
it
go.
does.
Wow,
Yep.
look at that.
So
Hey,
it's putting them into
hey.
flying. Pretty cool.
Well done.
And then going into the house.
Look at that. That
Ah,
is
cool.
awesome.
So you can see what they're doing there is they're using a teleport. And
But-
then they're going to build the interior up here. So that's super cool.
That's really nice.
That's super cool. All right. Well, that's a cool work in progress. Rob, you want to give the next one a go?
Sure.
Pick something out of the list. I know there's people that are asking for stuff in the stream as well.
Which one are we doing
Let's see.
most all time? Oh, this week?
Can we delete an assembly in the prop list? You can delete any of the assemblies that you added to it. I don't think you can delete the default assemblies in there. But the assemblies only show up when you're sorting by assemblies, I believe. So what were some of the other ones? The drawing game by Wirt. I think that was in Newest. I don't know if you want to go to Newest maybe and check that one out.
Okay. What?
So let's see, what was that called? I remember it had a good screenshot. That's one of the things we didn't talk about yesterday. Some of the things, at least in my mind, that's super important is taking a great screenshot.
Oh yeah.
Right, a screenshot on this front page. Like we sort of designed this to look like little boxes, like little game boxes and box art and stuff like that.
Right.
So like the screenshot is super important. Try to search just by Wirt, W-E-R-T. So definitely, think about your descriptions, your tags, and your screenshots when you set up your levels. Sometimes you have to click Newest to get the actual search.
There we go.
So that's Wirt's
That wasn't
challenge.
true.
That's not the one.
Okay.
Well, that was Wirt though.
Yeah.
Well, he might have.
Does anybody remember the name Paint Shop Spark? There it is. Wirt's here.
What was it?
Paint Shop Spark. Things are just rolling out of the Newest so fast. It's absolutely stunning.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, it's got the troll. So Rob did it too. If you like to paint, here's your chance. Ah!
Oh wow.
Mario Paint.
I wish we had a touchscreen.
So you click the paint button and drag the
Okay.
cursor.
So small, gray. Oh, look at that.
Very cool.
Woohoo!
Very cool. That actually probably took a bit of time to tie back the color to the material ID when you set this up, I'm guessing. That's super cool. I love that there's a save button too.
Nice.
That's a way to do it, yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow, they got a lot of colors in here.
So I have a question for Wirt. Is Big World working in this? Can I get a bigger canvas?
I
Look at
think
that.
No.
I think he said it's on the wish list, but he's really busy. You can only get so many things. You got to prioritize it with everything else.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No. So Sir Green Day's asking, can you get a favorites list of props, sounds, etc. you use a lot? Oddly enough, with the couple quadrillion ideas that have been thrown around here, I don't think I've heard that idea or seen that idea catch any traction. That's a really cool idea. Let's get that down as an idea. One of the things we do want to look at is a favorites list for feeds and for levels that you're able to play and stuff like that. So there's definitely some cool stuff there. I've been having trouble with a Fable style weapon switch. It shoots a fireball before my bow is pulled out. I don't think we have a ton of great examples around that. The thing that I would recommend is looking at Crossroads, because Crossroads has a bunch of multi-brain weapon swapping scenarios in there. So you might want to take a look at Crossroads, and maybe we can ping Claude when he's on a future stream. Yes, we did look at fully functioning jet. That was absolutely crazy. That was completely
We're
bananas.
talking about fully functional portal gun.
Do we have? There is a fully functional portal gun.
Did we look at that or?
Let's take
What
a look
about
at
Jack and the Beanstalk?
Let's fire Jack and the Beanstalk since we're there, and then look at Portal. There's another level I saw last night. Are we getting sound? Can somebody let me know out there? Is the game sound picking up? Yes, Joy to the World, exactly. That was the one I wanted to play, Pixlr. I was blown away by that too. So are we getting sound? No game sound. So it sounds like we're not getting any game sound, Mike.
Well,
Some people are saying it's very low, so we might just need to go to the desktop. I hear it.
There we go.
Oh, now.
Oh,
Any better? No. Yes. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Should I jump down here? I feel like I should.
Game sound is on. Okay. Whoa!
Oh. No, I guess I shouldn't.
So was there any Beanstalk?
Let's restart.
The fact that we can hear sound tells me that's probably why they
Yeah.
can't. Hope we don't get any crazy echo or anything.
Has there been a D3 kind of remake yet? Not that I've seen.
Check again in a couple hours.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly. Keep checking back every minute. I actually went and played a level of Cross. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and you gotta grow. Jump on the cabbage.
Oh.
This is gonna be cool. I went to go play a level of Crossroads. I came back and there's like 3. I was really surprised.
Well, you know, it's all about the cabbage.
It is. The cabbage is pretty diverse.
Hey, you're
with
supposed to
its
stay on the
usage.
barrel.
I think you are.
Okay.
Oh. Well, he's got a giant instruction in the bottom, and Rob, just like every other gamer, is not reading it.
Yeah.
Last time I eat an acorn that size again. Remember, sit on the barrel.
Okay.
The barrel is
Right.
being quite uncooperative. Oh!
All right. This is.
There we go. Oh, cool. Go, 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 go. Oh, crap.
Wow, that was very
oh,
cool.
another barrel. This
Okay.
reminds me a little bit of the
One,
stream
two,
with Sapienza 3.
Jump, jump,
Come
jump!
on.
Oh yeah! Woo!
Oh, all right.
Oh, the world's narrowest path. Kind of a dead end.
No, it's not.
Oh, let's see.
Oh.
You should get a giant here that just squishes you in one hit when you make it to the top.
Yeah, that would. No.
Oh,
my.
man.
All right, now
I'm glad you got to play this one. Oh, no, hang on.
Yeah, no pressure.
There's some damage from from falling far.
Yep.
This level is using all kinds of different stuff. Oh boy.
Oh, good. It's moving.
And you gotta wait.
Oh man. This is like old.
After playing Peggle and being able to hold the X button to get the Peggle board to speed up, I kind of want that for every platforming game that has a moving platform ever. What is that?
Look, there's just
don't
lots
need
going
collectible?
on here.
But I don't want to kill it.
I don't know. He's got a pretty big axe. I don't know if I'd mess with him.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I mean, seriously, it reminds me of like old school games. We'd have this
Oh,
weird.
it's-
Whoa!
Hang on.
Oh!
All right.
Oh man.
So what'd you think? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was nice.
Once I read the instructions and knew how to play.
Yeah, well,
I give that 9 out of 10 triple jumps.
you know, anyone who's written an instruction manual knows the sad state of how many people read that. Okay, so what was some of the other stuff we were going to look at? I know we mentioned Joy to the World. There was another level in there that somebody said to
to
look
search?
at. You might want to search Joy 2. Will this game work on the Surface Pro 2 since it's 8.1, not RT? Yes, I play on the Surface Pro 2 all the time.
Mike Kelly was saying something happened. He did SP2 or something on the Surface Pro, or the Surface Pro 2, and something weird went on. So
Okay, so this is by Willowwick, and you're going to hear some loud audio if you have your headphones on, so be prepared. Something happened on the Surface Pro 2.
well, that is loud audio.
Nice.
Oh, like it's like snowing more.
Whoa! Kind of a blizzard.
Cool. That is pretty amazing.
That was pretty
That
amazing.
is pretty amazing. So, Earthly Waffle, yes, I actually played your Frogger level, and it was lagging for me. I believe Sax actually replied on your levels forum. So, if you load up your level and you hit this website button right here, that'll take you into the Project Spark website, and there's a couple of comments there on what are some of the things you can do to minimize the lag in your Frogger game. But it looked really cool, but it lagged out really hard. I don't know what was going on there. So, what are we looking for? Oh, Portal Gun, right? Good call.
Yeah.
I think I might have played that one. It's the one that actually has like the is this the right one here? There's
No.
another
Yeah, it
one
said-
I think.
They said fully functioning.
Charlie
Fully functional, that's not it.
Stellis?
Yeah,
No.
let's go back. It's
It's the first one.
yeah.
Oh, I
It would be
see.
the one that says fully functional. would
Well,
be
it's
the-
got text off the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm
All
sorry.
right, so here we go.
Fully functional didn't
An
tip you
average
off.
recon. So this is a fully functional portal gun. Right click and left click.
An average
shoot.
recon. He hasn't been in
WSD
beta
to
too
move,
long.
space to jump. The only thing that isn't added is momentum conservation. It sounds so fun, too.
Just the fact.
needs more momentum conservation.
Right. Just the fact that you'd say that.
I think you're on point here, Rob. You want to play with the keyboard? Oh, okay. So I saw the portal gun. I haven't seen the level actually made out of it. So, have you played Portal, Rob?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. You played the Xbox one a lot. We actually,
Yeah.
So,
No.
I love how
So
Like,
it's shooting where the camera's facing, not
Yeah.
the.
I love how there's such a strong visual language of like the different color portals and stuff.
So it's a demo, not a game. So
Right. There we
review it
go.
accordingly.
Very cool.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's
Yeah.
great.
I can see
That's
people making a
awesome.
lot of cool levels based on this.
All right.
I can't find the brain for the Crossroads Hero. Help. I think it's in a logic cube sitting by a building somewhere. We're trying to figure out a way to call that out better. It's definitely tricky to find the logic cube in Crossroads for the things that are expected.
Oh.
Oh, cool! You're bouncing up. Oh yeah. Oh.
That was kind of.
That was some of the most fun I had in Portal. It's like when I was falling and then I threw another portal down.
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool.
That's good stuff. All right.
Very
What
cool.
are we gonna go do next?
I don't know. I've just been randomly jumping around. Is there anything else people were requesting? So this is a great story here. I don't know if you've seen this, Mike. So energy bar example by is it Mezcad?
Yeah, Mescad. Yep.
So Hephaestus41 in the Project Spark forums was asking how to set up an energy bar, and Mezcad jumped in and gave a cool code example. And the code example was great. And I don't know how to say that, jumped in and tried to use it, and then had sort of a problem where the energy was taking up a little bit more counter than they expected. So Mezcad jumped in and just put a level up and just said, check this out, here it is, it works in the
That's
level. And
awesome.
sure enough, like there it is. So you've got the stamina bar around doing your heavy attack, and then when it gets below 25%, you can't do it anymore. And then when it
Nice.
refreshes up. So this not only showed a bar, a countdown on the bar, tying it to an attack and locking the attack out, but it also showed the regeneration. And to me, like, I have to say, this is it. This is the dream right here. And we talked about, like, what we wanted to see from the community and how we just completely dreamed of people helping each other, dogs and cats living together. Like, this was one of the examples that just made me smile. So, I don't know. Mess is actually in the chat. So, like, this was just awesome. And seeing this and looking at the code and then being able to use it was amazing. And this was so cool. So for anybody that hasn't seen this, this is an awesome story. So what else do we have here? So let's see. Should we just go into maybe one of the newest and roll the dice?
Sure.
So Magic Mountain, the Demon, Nature's Titan.
Magic Mountain went up since the stream started.
It did.
So
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to show something for somebody who's too busy to even show up to the stream.
Try to find the treasure under the mountain. You might want to bring a couple of friends with you to bring back all of the treasure.
Who's that? Jack.
Jack Hammer Z. Let's give it a shot. So rolling the dice here. This could be a level made with completely unexpected things that we will moderate out later. But let's see. Okay. Oh, lighting's pretty cool.
Hey, you get a
Oh,
coin.
that's cool. Look at that. Look at the way the lighting's affecting the rock. All right, so I got a coin. Now, see, it's got coins in collecting, so I already want them all. All right.
If Jared was here, we would be scouring the map.
Yeah, Jared goes a little bit
He's completionist.
more over the top than I am.
no, you're missing a couple.
I
Right
know,
Yeah, see,
I
he
know, I
can.
know. All right,
Jared
here we go.
wouldn't be able
There's
to.
an
Here we go.
do it.
Ooh.
Oh, what the heck?
Wow.
It is under the mountain.
Whoa.
That is awesome.
This is sweet.
Watch out for the red area.
Look at all the lights. I don't know. I'm going to the red area.
It's nothing good can
I'm
happen.
going to the red area.
You'll
You gotta
be
go to the red
sorry.
area. Oh, it's another hole. Is there anything else here? All right, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. Is there a mountain under the mountain? There is a mountain under the mountain. Oh, there's a pile of treasure.
Oh, look
Told
at
you.
that.
Now, for the record, I didn't have to bring any friends, but you know,
Well, yeah.
You don't
would
know
have
yet.
to
You didn't get to the
that's
pile.
true. There's too many coins. I want them all.
Yeah, you would have to share, and you know.
That's true. It's just like payday. You don't want to split the money.
Hey, this is great. I just want to play
Pile
this
of
level and run around and
coins.
grab all the
Very
coins.
cool.
Woohoo!
And it's got like a little bit of water down here. You hear the water sound.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
I love that little shallow water. That's just very well done.
Cool. Has anybody seen The Demon? So we've got two of these. This is by Word Andrew 2. The full version of The Demon is here. Level finish included. What does it take to save a village? Maybe some inner strength. Want to give this one? I normally don't share. I'm just being nice to the stream.
I see that.
My demon?
Try My Demon.
Oh. Somewhere
in Creek Woods. Somebody's been looking at the Haunted Cornfield pack. Cool, I love the camera.
Yeah, that's great.
This is cool. How long until we see a community level that beats the polish of Swan Song? I think it's not going to be too long. Today is the day I will bring down the Goblin Village. There's a nice bench in case you get tired. Oh, that's definitely Goblin. What do they got on their heads?
They got.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
You're going to need a weapon.
And I think
you need a bigger
helmets
boat.
of some sort.
Rob, you need a bigger boat.
Nah. Come on. They got cogs on their head. How can I be afraid of them? Oh god, they're killing me.
Are those official Cogswell cogs?
They. All right, I think I need a weapon.
Yeah. Either you have a pixel worth of health, or there's a bug here that is in your favor.
No, I think he's got a pixel.
I think I got a
health.
pixel worth of health. All right, you know
Whoop.
what?
Are there different? Oh, holy shnipe! Oh yes!
Oh,
Oh yes!
yeah, eat that.
You were supposed to die.
Yeah.
Rocket jump!
Oh.
Oh!
All right.
I love the effect when you hit those guys.
Now I understand why it's the demon.
Oh my
That
goodness!
is great.
Eat
And the
that.
battle
Holy
music kicks
cow,
in.
This
You
is
hear that? It
amazing.
switches over to the battle music.
Yeah.
All right, this is a front runner for All Stars right here.
Yeah, I'll say.
I never saw dying as my weapon.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, these goblins are pretty tough. They keep coming. I was about to answer a question in the stream, and I can't even remember what it is anymore, to be honest with you.
Oh, look at this.
Mike, do you know why my level doesn't have a website? I've seen that a couple times. I don't know why that is. I have a suspicion that it takes a little bit of time. I don't know if you've put it up and had it come back.
whoa.
What?
This is the boss.
Oh, crap. Oh, and he's got a bear trap mouth thing going on.
Man, this is insane.
This is crazy.
I mean, and the sound,
Look, it reminds me a little bit of Shakam the Forever Man.
All right, I gotta.
Oh, yeah, little camera thing there.
yeah, I don't know if you want to try the die again thing.
No, I don't. Is there like a super demon?
Now he's.
That's the demon 2.0.
Can you use objects as a health meter, like the hearts in Zelda? Yes. You'd have a hard time doing a half a heart. But what you could do is you could make a health counter, and then you could say when health counter is above 25, so say you made 100, and then you'd say when 25 or greater, display one of the hearts, or like take away a heart at every 25. You could do that. It'd be tricky to do like a half a heart or a quarter of a heart or something like that. Can you make a blocking mechanic that allows the player to move while blocking? Yes, you can.
Cool.
Mike actually did it just recently for a thing to be announced later. So you can do some moving and blocking.
Woo!
It does not look great though, I would say that. Yeah, you could fade the heart. So show off DK is right. You could fade the heart. I think that would be pretty subtle though if you're communicating health.
That's awesome.
You know, Zelda does a good job with the portions of hearts. You could have a smaller heart. That's a good idea too. That is a good idea too. But yes, you could definitely tie a heart display to a health meter.
Have you looked at Nature's Titan?
I haven't.
Here, let you.
All right. So this is Scar Forever. I don't know. Maybe they're a Lion King fan. Intend to make this Titan a boss in my other level Mega Trees. Not overly happy with it so far, but it's a start. Emotions and animations to come. So work in progress. Okay. It's 200 degrees in here. I was guessing 180, but it's a little.
Oh, it's a bit chilly.
I think
It's
this is
probably down to 150.
mouse keyboard only, maybe. Whoa, that looks cool.
I'll let
Woz is, yeah. So this is why we need two people. Rob's on point for the mouse keyboard. Full life consequences to game. I was actually thinking that'd be pretty funny if somebody just did like a whole bunch of like moral choices. Will you guys make it so you can have more than 4,000 doodle in one map? I'm Not sure what doodles are. If it's props, right now, the prop limit is below 4,000, but we're constantly evaluating that and working on that technically and stuff like that. So if that's what you're looking for is more props, that is something we are actively keeping an eye on. And it's the same thing with the actual level size and the voxel count.
So I think this is just the character.
Okay.
Not animated yet.
All right. So, see what else we have out here. Did anybody make an air conditioning winter level?
You just
We can go back to Joy to the World.
warning us now.
I am. Well, I asked you if you wanted me to bring my fan. You said no.
Well, it wasn't that hot before.
No, it wasn't.
I gotta not stop wearing the leather hat. That's the problem.
Yeah, that probably. Did we show Pack?
No, I haven't seen it.
So this is by Fire Z Missile. I think that's the same person who did the fishing game. The Ghost AI is still terrible. Can you remix it to make it better?
Terrible.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. That's terrible.
So it's like regular Pac-Man.
You're a
Ghost
Pac-Man
AI?
fan.
Yeah,
You're
I am.
yeah, I know, right? Regular Pac-Man.
So
AI
you
is-
nailed it.
Tron is near complete. So
Yeah.
do you want us to show Tron? I know you asked for Tron Spark yesterday. Are there different font styles for dialogue?
Oh, that.
So B-Dog is asking, are there different font styles for
Look
dialogue?
at that. He's got the sad faces.
There are different sizes and different colors. Unfortunately, different fonts or something on our roadmap that we don't have in right now. But what you can do is you can have a text box display or a say display, which is the difference between having like a bubble box, like a comic above your character, or just a straight out box. So those are things you can play with right now. But we would like to get to adding more fonts. In fact, Rob had a conversation about that just the other day.
Yes.
So if I don't get a beta key, my 10-year-old will cry. Mike, you will be making babies cry, you monster.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh,
You look like in trouble.
Ah, they got you.
I think we need someone to remix so there's that sound so you don't have to do it.
This is what I'll be doing all day on the Xbox One version with Kinect.
Oh.
Uh,
Is that a threat?
nobody friend Henry because
That's
you're gonna
right.
hear that nonstop.
Oh.
You
All right.
kind of
All
walk
right,
right
so
into
what's
that.
next? That was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't see the AI being that bad, but it's a good remix challenge.
The snow biome brush. will
All right,
return
so
to us.
should we look at Tron Spark? The snow biome brush. The snow biome brush is coming soon.
Is that part of the Arctic
guess I need-
biome?
Yes, it is part of the Arctic biome. Yeah, you have snow right now or whatever, so you do have one or two textures, but the whole actual biome's still coming.
So is it Tron Spark?
Just
I think
do a search for Tron.
I think it might be one word.
Oh, okay.
You guys still want us to take a look at Tron Spark, or do you want us to hold off?
There we go.
Okay, so which one do we want?
I would probably guess the newest, right?
Probably want the picture.
Ghosts weren't too terrible to kill Rob twice.
All right, Bias Death Jam. I know, I was thinking the same thing. Icons in player 1 controls A and D. Player 2 controls right and left arrows. Didn't we look at this yesterday? Wasn't this the one with the light cycles?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, we did do the light cycle one.
and just so you know, I was.
We've got music and a bunch of other stuff. So, Rob,
Oh,
you
it's
control with
improved.
WASD.
This is one where I'm proud to have tied Henry.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Player 2 wins. Woo!
I think there's something.
So
wrong.
hit R. It's supposed to restart it.
R.
Oh, no, it just gives us a thank you message. So are we going for the original Tron or the Daft Punk version of the Tron?
Nope.
Oh,
So what are my controls?
it's A and D.
So it doesn't.
It turns at intervals.
Right.
And then A and D makes you go left or right.
So you like at a
Okay.
grid, so you have to hit it and wait, and then you'll turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sort of like the old school Pac-Man. Oh, actually, he's added down.
More like
was
Dragon's
stopping me
Lair.
there. And he's got boundaries now.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah. Cool.
that looks dangerous.
So added music, added the boundaries. Cool progress. I think
I think you need patch notes.
I think you do. I think the
Yeah.
one big thing for me is that that grid and the control response is still tricky when you play it. It takes a little while.
Especially
to
the
get
first
used to.
time. 'cause
Yeah,
you're kinda
especially
like,
the
hey,
first
is
time.
it working? What's going on? Oh.
But that's super cool. The music sounds pretty close too. That's cool.
Yeah, that was very neat.
What else we got here? Cookie jumper. I'm
What's-
gonna boycott that on purpose.
What's
'Cause I know a
Cuddles?
cookie jumper is probably
Cuddles Adventure?
Cuddles Adventure. It's no screenshot. See, a work in progress role-playing adventure game currently featuring a world, a character, a few quests, and a combat system. Sounds like it's still pretty early. Let's see what else we got. No screenshot is kind of a
See, the
deal-breaker.
screenshot. You notice,
The
Henry?
screenshot's
I was
big.
all about it. Henry's like, nope,
The
no
screenshot's
screenshot.
big. Screenshot's a big deal. Let's see. Goblin House. What else haven't we looked at? Anything else that they're suggesting over there?
Oh, I don't know.
I spent my entire 40 minutes Spark Time today playing Cookie Jumper.
Really? That is awesome.
Has anybody seen the Etch-a-Sketch?
Somebody was saying it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so.
this is a cool one too, actually. Ballin' Ain't Easy. It's sort of a Marble Madness roly game. I think you need mouse and keyboard, though.
Poor Rob, making him play all these games and then we mock him.
So Has Animation is saying type in Goblin in the keyboard. Type in Goblin in the search, it comes with a bunch of things. Hey, you know what was really cool was there's a basketball game out there that somebody started. I want to check that out too.
Oh, this is cool.
This is cool.
It's a little obstacle course. Okay.
I still have the picture in my head of the cookie jumper and just needing one more click and the time running out. Just one more click. Dynamic gravity is absolutely frightening. We can show that. And it's just mind-boggling. It really is. Like, we got to show dynamic gravity.
Oh.
Mike, are you keeping a list of what we're playing?
Yeah.
This is going to be so easy for our...
Oh, there's a
all-stars.
double jump.
Well, that makes it easier.
Okay, I thought I had.
So he did say there was no game over. So let's hop out.
Okay.
So let's show dynamic gravity. and
I feel
then
the
we
community
can-
will keep a list for us. They're very helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, that could be the beta key question.
All right. So was dynamic gravity most downloaded this week? Is that where we saw it? Or was it one of the recommendations? Catch and release, drivable. Kelly's got something up. Etch-a-Sketch, Goblin Dodgeball we played yesterday. All right, I think we're gonna have to search for
Dynamic?
dynamic or just gravity. Marble Blast. I think I played Marble Blast. Is that the one that's more top down? That was really good.
Is the G much? There we go.
I'll try
I'm
Marble
falling
Blast
asleep
after
on the
this, too.
stream. Can't expect me to do work, too.
Yeah. Do we Santa's Village was pretty funny.
Well, apparently there's.
There's G gravity is the problem.
Yo, G, gravity.
You should add more levels onto the screen at once. Yeah, something we're looking into, we're thinking about. You know, it tends to be when you get a whole bunch of stuff on the screen, you either start compromising size or legibility or prominence and things like that. So we're sort of trying to play with the right number.
I mean, as it is, I'd like to see more info for the ones that we do see, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want to see the
that's the thing to me
username.
is I want more, exactly. I want more education on like which ones I want to click into. So I think those are two problems that are maybe like at odds with each other. Okay, you look at dynamic.
Yeah.
I think is it actually searching? Sometimes there's a bug where it doesn't.
Okay, let's.
So we've got Marble Blast, dynamic gravity we want to see, basketball court work in progress. Rob is having the worst time ever typing in
I am.
gravity.
So, right there. Go.
The one on the top rated, you think?
No, did you just type in dynamic and it didn't come up?
Yeah, no. I can go back to newest.
Type in sniper. I think I know who made that level.
Jeez, I don't know. The community's starting to mock your spelling.
Yeah,
Especially some guy
Rob
named,
is a great speller.
named Claude. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh,
Rob is actually in charge of putting all the text.
That could be
in.
anybody.
I mean, it could be anybody,
That
but
could
his
be-
name's Claude, so.
Yeah.
Rob is in charge of all the text. All right. Sadly, we can't find dynamic gravity for some reason.
Oh, well.
That's a bummer. Let's see here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Maybe it's one word. Is that it?
Oh, I was like, sniper is one word to begin with.
Is that maybe the key here?
No.
Too bad we can't search tag because I know it has Newton in it. Apparently, people on Project Spark can't type the word gravity.
See, it's not just me.
It's tricky, man. It's tricky.
There's custom.
Dynamic gravity.
There we go.
All right, so you ready? Okay, I'm going to sit down, and we're going to do this like John Houseman. This is a dynamic model of orbiting planets using only Newton's universal law of gravitation. Each planet only has an initial velocity and a gravitational attraction to the star. Through a quadratic regression, an approximation of initial velocity is used on the outer planets to give speed as a function of distance. There is only 8 lines of code in each of the planets, including changing their appearance.
Wow.
This is by Aimed A Sniper 2.
Wow.
Here, you get to move the camera. That had to be done. That is insane. Look at this. This is real, like, gravitational pull and simulation. I'm not even really sure what's happening here. I'm just going to be honest. I just look at it and go, pretty color spinning around this thing. Nice.
That's all it needed to be.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you can see the planets in their axis are, like, actually... They actually have variance.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy.
All right, as crazy it is, I can't blow stuff up or kill goblins. So it's hard to keep my attention for
I want this
long.
to be like my screensaver all the time.
Yeah,
So-
that would be cool.
You could remix this and add a Death Star and
I
then blow up
could.
the planets.
I
And
would.
then there you go.
Well, there's only 8 lines of code,
Yeah.
so it'd probably be pretty easy to blow up the planets.
There's no way of finding
Okay,
back.
so I played basketball, so let's give Rob a shot on basketball.
Okay.
If you want, I can do the typing honors.
Oh, sure.
Oh, wait, there's Marble Blast 2. That's one of the ones we wanted to look at. So let's do Marble Blast 2 since it's right there. So Earthly Waffle, you just came up in the recommendations, probably because the planets are spheres and your marbles are spheres.
All right, not sure. Okay.
So, enter
Makes
the
perfect
start,
sense to
right
me.
restart.
Oh, whoa, we almost strafed right off.
Whoa, oh,
Whoa.
Oh, so you got to get some gravity and some technique going here. We jumped right to the sequel. Is that okay? You got to want to go up the wall. You never played Stun Runner?
Man,
Ah,
Why am I getting mocked here?
I don't know.
All right.
What does gravity get you nowhere?
It does. All right.
Oh.
All right. Listen, we got it now.
Sorry,
This is.
I know the pressure of trying to play.
Yeah, with your devil's thumb-shaped hill.
Yeah.
It is, right? Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
pressure.
There is. I feel like. Whoa.
Try playing Super Mario 64 on stage, debuting it at E3.
Oh,
Alright.
come on. You had forever to
All right, look, I
practice
just
that.
cheated.
I did not. We got to build in 2 days before that.
You had 2 days to practice.
I died,
All right.
too.
I feel like
I
you
failed.
should play this so we can mock you now.
That's true. Will you be
Right.
making anything this stream or just showcasing levels? We did make some quest stuff in the beginning, and Rob made a U-shaped bump.
Well, listen, I figured we didn't have time.
Did you demo at Space World 2000?
No, I didn't demo at Space World, but I was there.
You were at Space World 2000?
Yes.
I was alone.
You were alone?
They sent me alone. Everybody canceled, so I landed Japan alone without
Really?
speaking the language. And they're like, oh, it'll be fine. Everybody speaks English. It's like they're all too shy. They just giggled every time I said anything.
What
It's
was
crazy.
the other game we were looking for?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball.
All right, we're actually at 1 o'clock.
Crazy talk. What do I get
We're going to need to
scheduled?
have our All-Stars.
Is it? Which one is it?
I would love a fade-in screen. Since people are asking fade, after we show basketball, can you take 5 minutes and show fade a little bit?
Sure. Which one am I?
Basketball Court by
This one?
Mezcad. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one.
Okay.
So I was playing with this for a couple minutes, and I know you're still working on the aiming, you said. So basketball game, work in progress. Basic scoring works. Aiming system, work in progress. But this was cool. You can go over to the rack and get basketballs, too. So you want to sort of face, you want to face forward, and the line is kind of your distance right now. But you can see if he adds, like, power to the shot or some kind of
Yeah.
meter or something, you get a good free throw game out of this. His throw form is pretty similar to Shaq, though. So I'm guessing your free throw percentage is going to be low.
Hey, remember, Henry, we got to do a 2-minute highlight video after
Well, yeah.
this.
Sure. Do you know which ones we're going to highlight?
No, yeah, okay.
So I thought this was really encouraging.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a basketball game here. This also made me think about ways to do dribbling. I was thinking about doing a timer and switching the equip between the hand and the foot. Or maybe doing like a push and then pulling it back and equipping it. But it made me think about having to do some dribbling. All right, so Rob's going to go ahead and do a fade example. Rob, you did the fade effect on Carl. Carl's Nor the champion, right?
No, actually, that was.
I thought you worked on it, though.
No, not really.
No? Okay. All right, Rob didn't do that,
Yeah.
which explains its proper spelling.
Oh, that's probably true. So you're looking at a full screen fade?
Yeah, I think that's what people were looking at. Is
So
just,
like a fade to black? Or are we looking...
Fade to black, and then you can change the color because it works just like anything else. When you do a fade, you can just add a modifier of color, and you can fade to red if you want to do the old like Call of Duty red screen stuff and things like that.
So we'll just do...
Do you want to? This is putting you on the spot. Do you want to just set up the game over thing?
Sure.
Okay. So do like a when dead switch page kind of thing, maybe.
There we go. All right, so let me bring my guy back here, and then
Okay. So we're gonna try and see if Rob can quickly set up sort of a game over thing, since we had a lot of questions around that. Please fade in from black to normal without the champion.
okay.
Mike, somebody wants a beta key.
Oh, holy cow. Let me get on that.
All right, so Rob is working some magic here.
So we're not going to have, we won't be streaming, I don't even, what day is today? Today's what, Thursday?
Thursday.
Are we streaming tomorrow?
We have our build review thing, so I can't.
Well, I'm not going to miss the build review. You guys will do all kinds of craziness fun
I
out
know.
there.
I
God
know.
knows.
So, Mike, what should we add to our all-stars from today?
So
Definitely the demon.
So the demon needs to go in.
The demon gets my vote. We don't have to do 3.
Suggestions for all stars from the community. What should be in?
Yeah, what did you guys like?
Remember, we can't put too many in. Well, we can. But
Oh, yeah, but that would just defeat the purpose of
yeah,
the
it's supposed to be there.
highly prestigious feed.
You don't even need this. We'll just put it in.
I want a
It's got-
key. Cursing Satyr wants a key. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't understand what a logic brain does.
Beanstalk. I don't know if Beanstalk's all-star material. I think.
Yeah, Beanstalk
I think it
maybe
needs a little work.
Needs a little bit of time. Needs to bake maybe.
Yeah.
Rob needs to be able to get past the first spinning ball, so we can see what's past that.
More user error.
Yep, Demon makes it. So that's a good one. We see some good votes there.
Dynamic gravity. That was the which one was that?
Oh man, I
Which
don't
one?
know.
That was the
Newton. Yeah, Newton's diatribe of laws and rhetoric.
No, I agree. That should be in there.
I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure what to do with it.
It is, Henry. It just is.
It is pretty
The
impressive.
fact that it is what it is. I know you can't play it, but
It is
you know
pretty
what?
impressive.
Oh, you know
We're
what?
open for all experiences, not just games.
And Duquesne was saying the Rise one. The Rise one.
Oh,
is
and the
pretty
Rise
good.
one, yeah, absolutely the Rise.
The Rise one is good.
So that's 3 if we go with
All right,
that.
so I think that feels good. Rob, any
Whoops.
veto power while you're making magic here?
Not really listening.
Okay. So what Rob is doing is he's saying when this character is dead, change the page to 2.
Actually, hold on one second. I'm gonna put my trusty little logic cube in here.
And he's adding his Logic Cube buddy.
Okay.
See.
So
Xbox One key. I don't know how Xbox One beta keys are going
So
to work.
I do. So basically, you want to sign up on ProjectSpark.com, and everybody who's signed up there from June 10th on will be included in the rollout for Xbox beta keys.
I get one, right?
No.
Ah,
Did you sign up?
just like my other one.
Did you sign up?
I did.
All right. Well, just to avoid any trouble, I'm just going to give your wife a key and not you.
See,
Just
that's what I was
cut
gonna
right
say
to the
is-
chase.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I'm trying to get her to share her level.
Oops.
She won't
got
do it?
She's got like 5 like little mini Wipeout side-scrolling platformer games, and she's got like spinning blades now that knock you off and things that push you
How
off
about-
and stuff. And I keep telling her it's good, and
Oh.
she's like, "I'm not done. I'm not done."
I think you should have her share it, and I'll say how great it is, and you can just totally tear it. Totally tear it apart. I think that'd be great.
I know. I was. Yeah.
Sorry, I deleted the
That's
wrong.
probably not a good thing for me in the long run.
I just think it
but
would be
maybe.
funny, but you know.
I'll be unbiased. Like people, Rob knows. Like
Yeah.
when I worked at Nintendo, I've told him don't buy this game, so I'm unbiased. So Chewhound is saying he's updated fully functioning Jet, which was awesome, by the way. So I'm gonna check that out right after this. It's called Jet Game now. I can't wait to see it. Okay, so this guy's gonna kill you eventually.
Yeah.
Might want to up his damage.
Yes.
Let's see. So 4 keys today. Is that the total? It was based on Euclidean geometry, right?
Correct.
That's the best way to go.
I'm trying to crack Rob up.
You really don't want this to happen, do you?
That's the thing. It's not just putting Rob on the spot, but it is actually like distracting him while he does it.
All right. Well, that kind of. Oh.
Okay, so Rob's struggling on the spot here. Did you refer to the logic cube?
Yes, it did. It.
Oh, you just did.
Just,
I did not have a chance to play Beta Hunt a game after the fixes. I definitely will, though. I was being pretty lazy last night, and I was playing on my Surface, and I didn't have my controller nearby, and I wanted my controller.
there.
All right. So
I want to get that beta key.
so we have to.
Can we make a Susan Boyle monster?
How's our random number generator holding up? I know there was some. Whoa.
There was an improvement that was supposed to go in. I don't have 100% guarantee it went in, but that was a long time ago, so it should have went in.
So could we generate a number between 1 and 100?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Okay. So there you go.
So let's have Rob do this, and then we'll do a quick random number.
All right. So when he kills me,
Okay, I'm gonna send myself a
Fade.
PM. If your
There we
PM
go.
isn't in before I send myself a PM,
So
you don't get
can
credit.
you show him real quick how to fade the color change? The color change the fade?
You know, if you don't know how to PM,
So if you go into color,
try again next
new
week.
color. Rob's really rolling the dice here.
sure, why not?
So now it'll color fade to red instead. Fade from black. So Wirt Ander wants to know how to fade back from black.
How do we? I'm trying to remember now.
You probably want to take it out of your game over condition real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're light on streams for a little bit. Mike is he's actually rearranging this whole room. He's setting up some new router stuff in here, putting in some air conditioning and a window.
Yeah. A picture window.
So there's the red fade.
Yeah.
We're gonna do like the David Letterman old set, have like the city behind us. That'd be awesome. So do you know how to get it back from black? Is that possible?
Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to I don't remember off the top of my head. I think we can get back to them on that.
Okay. So we'll get back to you on the fade from black. And then Mike wants a random number generator real quick.
Wednesday, Rusty, the esteemed creator of the infamous Swan
So
Song,
what are we doing?
Just a random number.
random number
That'll
generator.
generate ones.
Okay.
He will unveil his latest, his
know how to do
newest
it,
and latest and greatest creation.
It is. Doing this.
Yep.
What?
Oh, nothing.
You like it?
Yeah, it's great. Nothing to see here. Move along. When once is a good technique. The trick about once is it will happen once. That is it. Once per test,
Oops.
it happens once. If you want to do something where you're having problems like you do like a hit like a bump thing, but when you're bumping it, it's actually like bumping like 5 times or something like that, and you only really want it to bump once, you can do started to. That actually helps a lot, and started to will only look for like the start of that action. So those are some good techniques when you start doing that. Mike, for the Marble Blast game, do you know how I can make it so when you respawn, you don't have momentum? I think that's a tricky question, because the question is, what are you doing to respawn? Are you just recreating your marble on the spot? What you can do is, if you are doing something that creates your marble when you respawn, I would suggest probably putting it to a specific position, and then disabling the controls for like a second, and then enabling the controls like after a second has gone by. That should make it come to a full rest. If you're actually just using the marble and just like replacing that in the level or something like that, you could probably do a similar thing of moving it to a position and then disabling the controls. Okay, so Rob's gonna roll the number. Here we go.
There we go. 5.
5. Where is it? Oh, it's
All right.
tiny. It's the world's smallest random.
Five.
Well, I can
All
make
right.
it bigger if you want.
No,
Okay, so
but
we
do
got
it some
5.
more times because I want to make sure that was actually real and it doesn't go
Okay.
up 5 each time.
All right.
Well, it would only. So the only bug we had a random number generator was once you hit test, it was based on the time you push the button from the test. So unless Rob pushes the button in the exact same time, the odds
well, it's
are
not
pretty
on a
small.
button push. I can put it on a button push.
Just put it on a
Yeah,
button.
just to it and just press a few times so we see that it actually works.
Once might actually be the thing that can discover the bug.
Okay, so let's.
I was told that was fixed, but
It was because the first time I checked, it was 19.
see, Rob is verifying. Momentum is kept when position is changed, but only in the world's reference frame. That is a much better answer.
Lethem with the laying down the answer smack.
Yeah, that was the smackdown right there.
Okay, so
So I haven't done it myself. That's good to know. All right, 61,
Wait, no, the number's 5. What are we going to change it now? 5?
81, 29, 15, 82. Everyone gets a beta key.
Look at that.
It's also it's also
That's great.
X1 is also my melee attack.
It's like 52, 47.
Oh man.
I don't know.
It's
Oh, crazy.
It's
stuff.
like Peyton Manning in a huddle there.
I feel like we have to go with 61.
Oh God. Okay, I'll give 4 keys to the closest people to 5 and 61, just to make sure it's fair.
There we go.
And because what else do I get to do? I get plenty of time to.
Very scientific.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys. So keep an eye out for the patch. We'll be putting the patch notes out hopefully very soon. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter to keep updated. Go to projectspark.com as soon as you get a beta key to access the forums. Actually, even if you don't have a beta key, you can still go there and check out the news. And that's where we're going to be putting a lot of updates and stuff like that. So check that out. And follow the Project Spark community, all one word stream. They're streaming almost 24/7 there. And no stream again until Wednesday when Rusty will be on. So
Well, that's gonna be cool.
should be exciting. Be world premiere.
Rusty's not sleeping on Tuesday. He's gonna be polishing. I know it.
Yeah,
probably
he was
not
actually
gonna-
going to try to get it done for tomorrow, and I was like,
he's not sleeping on Monday. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would the patch fix your lag? It's a complicated question, but there is a performance increase in the patch, so give it a try. If not, try and hit us up on the support forums, and we can try and look into it based on the system specs and what you're running.
all right, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Stay out of trouble.
Thank you.
Bye.